So basically my whole life, just been raised in a Christian home, and so God's always been like a figure in my life. But so when I was 10, I was like, definitely I want God in my life. I became a Christian, accepted God in my life. And just along the years, like going into high school, going into junior high, like after being homeschooled for so long, I think like joining a public school, maybe it was just like I wanted to be accepted, I don't know, but I was just like this shy girl and just trying to be accepted, I think, and just lost my way definitely. In high school I started to kind of figure out who I was, but I was still kind of just like, God wasn't part of my life at all. And so I think basically where everything just started to go downhill, it was my like sophomore year of high school. I was like straight A student, doing soccer and track and just doing everything at the same time. Work, like I was just doing everything at the same time, and it was kind of just overwhelming, and I just really couldn't handle it, like just emotionally, I don't think. And over the years, I'm not the kind of person that really talks about feelings too much, so it was kind of just like building up inside. And by the time I reached probably like last November, we were dealing with a family like crisis basically, and it was just weighing pretty hard on my heart, and I was just breaking and feeling lonely and empty, and I just like I couldn't handle like life anymore. It was just difficult to deal with like waking up in the morning, and then Tanner could see that I was really struggling, so he kept trying to get me to go to Ember, and I had been to Ember a couple times and I wasn't really a fan, and one night I just decided to go with him, and just kept coming back. And I feel like the people that were just coming into my life through Ember definitely helped like turn my life around and like bring me back to God. Like I was lost, I was I was pretty lost. And so yeah, I think it was just seeing how like in love people were with God, like at Ember, like how happy they were and how joyful they were with life itself. And I just wasn't really happy with the life I was living. I wasn't happy at all. So I think I just kind of wanted a piece of that. I have to thank my Ember family, because I don't think I'd be here today if it wasn't for them. And I feel like it's kind of like weird just to think that like I could fall into this like deep of a hole, even though there wasn't anything like drastic happening in my life. It was just like stress building up, and I just didn't know how to handle it, and I didn't have anyone to turn to maybe. And so yeah, Ember definitely helped change my life and bring me back to God, and I couldn't be even any happier. My relationship with God is so strong, and my faith is like here. I didn't really have any faith in any religion at all, so